Welcome to some general tips and tricks to make GT Sport more easy, more fun, more efficient, blah blah blah, however y'all want to make it. I'll just do some stuff that has helped me along the way. To summarize what I'll go over, I'll do two different ways to make money good. Kind of already gone over that somewhat, but I'll go into a bit more detail here of how it works completely. And I'll go over how to help get some trophies, how to help get some experience, and just other miscellaneous small things. So let's go ahead and get right into it. First, the best way to make money is do the campaign. That makes sense, honestly, and well, it is. For the circuit experience, like Northern Isle is like $37,000 in 15 seconds if you haven't done it. And just all of them are pretty good in general. The only ones I don't really recommend all that much, even though if you're one of just a completionist or whatever and you have to finish the game anyway, do it, whatever. But the farther you get in the mission challenges, the longer they are, and they make okay money, but honestly they don't make any more money than just doing a race of however you want to do it with whatever cards you want to use instead of being forced to use stuff in custom race. And that's where I will go into next is custom race, which is how to make money good offline. Online is campaign. Offline is pretty much just, it's, both of these are kind of a cheat. First one, if you happen to have already won the Tomahawk X, or if you want to buy it, it's about the best investment you can make because it's just downright crazy. For the Tomahawk one, you want to go to either of the blue moons. I don't really think it would matter which one. And then set the race to lap race. Set it to at least 10 laps. Set it to however many more you want, depending on how much more time you want. And then use your Tomahawk X. Put the race to rolling start just so you don't have to do going through the gears. And then put the difficulty on the highest setting. Put the cars to 20, start in 20th. That way you make the maximum amount of money. And then within 10 or so laps, with boost off, you don't even need boost with this car. It's so good. Here you should already be in the lead. The last turn of the race is full throttle, even on professional difficulty or whatever the highest one's called in this game. The AI take that turn braking. You don't need to brake in the Tomahawk, it does it for itself. So with a 20 lap race, that's about 45,000 credits. That's overall the best offline money, but what's truly and really the best online money where you only need to put in about 12 minutes of effort and then you get like $2 million, even though it's technically 12 hours, is go and do a race for the endurance style. Set it to endurance instead of lap. And I went back up here because do not use short tracks unless you're doing a short endurance race. If you're just going to be gone for 10 minutes, I'm just going to do a 10-minute race to get a little bit of money. Northern Isle is probably your best bet. Let's say if you're going to go to sleep and put it on a 8-hour race, use Nürburgring 24 hours because the bigger the track, the more money you get in an endurance race. And then in order to make all that money, you set the difficulty to max, cars to max, your starting position to minimum, so 20th, boost off. And then you use any N100 car. They give you a Miata in the gift, like the charity cars, that any N100 will work. And then set the competition to group 1. Obviously, you're going to lose by 12 hours, or whatever you set it to. I did a 12-hour one and made $2.6 million. The trick to this, though, is just do it overnight while you sleep. And then really, you only have to put in about 12 minutes of effort just to go around one lap. Once you get almost through a complete lap, just put parking brake on off the track. Make sure you have it set to where it doesn't reset you. And then boom, go to sleep, wake up, cross the finish line when the timer ends, and boom, you get however much money you set it to. So that's how you can make a lot of money physically fast. I say physically fast because time goes by quick when you're sleeping. So even though it's still a lot of time, it's not really for you because you're asleep or doing other stuff or however you want to do it. So anyway, to the next thing, how to get some easy trophies. Some of the easiest trophies are the escapes ones. There's one where you just go to the Nürburgring with the BMW Group 3 cars. It's after you even do one night of the trick I told you how to get money earlier, the endurance race thing. You have enough money for a Group 3 car. And then you can buy it, take it to Nürburgring. Take a picture with a BMW Group 3 car anywhere, you get a trophy. And then also there's one with Le Mans, and it's honestly I can't even remember, but it's in trophies. Y'all can look. Y'all probably know what I'm talking about. I'm just saying how to do it easily. With doing the first thing I told you, you'll easily be able to do this because you can afford a both, whatever car it is. And then do that, and you got that trophy. And then yet another easy trophy to do that kind of comes with it. That first thing where you're going to be asleep so long. Even though you're not moving, it counts it as race time, so you get the race time trophy. I think there's like one for 12 hours, one for like 24 hours, something like that. You're getting both pretty quick doing this. And then finally, which kind of ties into it, the experience. I don't have anything right now, but you can pretty, again, physically quick while you're asleep. You don't really feel anything. With the experience, doing that first thing I told you about the endurance thing, and it isn't really a glitch, but it kind of sort of is. I don't know if it's going to really last. Do it now while it's there. Is distance driven, it doesn't really help you any unless you do the tomahawk one over and over and over. But playtime and time driven, even though you're not moving, it counts for both. So pretty quickly you're going to get those too. And really, if you want, it's not going to do a big deal, but it's not going to hurt. It will help it a little bit. You can turn fuel consumption on for those races as well, and then that uses up a little bit of gas too. As long as you park close to the finish line, even though you're going to be idling for 12 hours and will run out of gas, you automatically go 50 miles an hour anyway. So just get close enough to the line where you don't even accelerate to 50 miles an hour, and then it literally won't even make a difference. And then finally, for the last trophy to go over, or actually these two are kind of in succession too. If you're not really someone to care about always keeping a consistent driver rating and sportsmanship rating, just being able to get back up to it, no matter what level you are, if you want to get the wins and poles, just tank. Tank, purposely finish last for a while, however long you need to before you start winning the pole by quite a bit. Once you get a pole by quite a bit, then actually race, whatever level that may be, depending on your talent level. And then just do that till you get back to not winning a pole by very much or not at all. Tank again, and then get back to a lower level, and then boom. You win some races. As you win those races, your level will go back up anyway. And then you have poles and wins and all that as well. Again, it's not really a glitch, but it is kind of cheating. But I don't think they would take that one away because it really wouldn't make sense to. I've kind of done this inadvertently, honestly, because as I've said in previous videos, the sportsmanship rating is off. So generally I lose more than I gain. I have to pretty much, the only way I can gain it is when I am in a lower level. So whether you're doing it inadvertently or advertently, this does work. So anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this. These all do kind of sort of tie in. Once you do the money, best way for money, you have enough money to buy the cars to get the easy trophies with. And once you get the easy trophies and got them out of the way, you can have the extra experience and all that to spend on whatever other cars you want, and the extra money and all that. So it kind of buys in for itself. It's killing two birds with one stone. And really, it sort of kind of kills three birds too, because you get all this extra stuff, which again can go to cars as well, like those bonus cars or whatever, the BMW and the Corvette. And then that can also lead to wins and all that too, because maybe eventually you can use them in some races as well. So there you have it, folks. That's a good way to kind of tie everything together that you can do all at once, or not really all at once, but all like in a row that can help you succeed better in the game. And it works. I've been doing it for a few days now. The money thing, I've had my PS4 running 2 nights in a row, and it works good. And as for the tanking thing, again, I did it inadvertently, but that works too. So I hope you all enjoyed this, and good luck on being able to tank successfully, because there's some dirty drivers out there. There's some dirty drivers out there. But just good luck. As long as you have luck on your side, it will work. Trust me on that. Yeehaw.